Hello, one and all. Back to the underwater world of EcoQuest. Now, last we left off, we talked to the Oracle, and now we're gonna go here, I guess?
Halt! Who dares enter the chambers of the great senator?
I don't know what a great senator is. Of course, Rig has Adam as well.
The booming voice seems to come from nowhere. Though seeing no one in the room, Adam tentatively calls out.
Who are you?
Yeah, there he is in that image. I should have that face all the time when I play this game, just...
I am me, which is to say, the great senator. Tremble before me.
Oh, now I see. He's got a southern accent, so he's from New Orleans, or maybe Alabama. Who dares to voice acting that badly? Well, it's a Sierra game. What do you expect?
Oh, well, okay. I'm Adam. Delphinius brought me here to help.
Who was breathing at the end? Delphinius brought me here to help, and when he said help, you could hear... Like, are we actually... Did they actually record something as well? Like, maybe he was moving the chair, or...
Adam? I know of no Illurians named Adam. You're human, a son of man. Here, where is that blasted blubber farm of a whale?
Superb voice acting.
What whale? You mean Cetus?
Of course, Cetus. But I didn't say blasted blubber farm of a whale. Not me. I never said that. Benevolent, impressively large whale is what I actually said. Great Cetus maketh the food plentiful and the city pure. He banisheth the sharks and conger aliketh. He maketh the water clear, and filtereth the yucky stuff. Oh, and he maketh us cleanseth behind our gills.
And apparently he also maketh you talketh like an old maneth. Ye old English, it iseth a language.
But Cetus is missing.
I know that. Alas, poor Illuria. Cetus has vanished. For lo many days, Cetus is gone. Only Poseidon knows where he has hithered to. But fear not, for the great senator will personally see to it that Illuria, great kingdom, survives.
How will you replace Cetus, great senator? Things look a mess to me. Maybe I could help.
Help? You? The great senator needs no help. The great senator has not acted because he is still pondering the situation. If you're so smart, try solving the challenge of the columns.
And if you're so great, it's so great that you have named yourself Great. Great.
What challenge of the columns?
Find the one that turns no other, make it match its right-hand brother, repeat until all 9 are done, and the council's favor you will have won. And now I will answer no more questions, human boy. The great senator will now stay silent and silently ponder.
Whoa, the column pieces move. Now I wonder what order I should put them in.
I like that the human statue picture that they have here is of Adam. He is in the prophecy, after all.
The column piece locks into place. It now matches the corresponding column piece on the right side of the council chambers.
This is a lot harder than I thought.
That piece is already locked in its...
What am I missing here? It should be it.
The column piece locks into place. The column piece...
Oh, I get it.
The column piece... The column... The column piece... The column piece locks into place.
I only had to move, I had to rotate the one that moves on its own. It's on its own, not when there's two pieces moving at the same time. It was a lot simpler than I thought.
The last column piece shifts into place.
There we go.
Adam feels the water tremble. The room shakes as the building settles down on the columns. The gold mask is knocked from the wall. A dazed hermit crab stumbles from the fallen mask.
Boo-hoo! Oh, boo-hoo!
A character made for 5-year-olds. Boo-hoo.
I can't handle it. I can't. I tried, but no one will listen to me. No one cares. Oh, boo, boo-hoo.
Would it be alright if I punched him in the face? Or at least one of the eyes? Or maybe I should just tie the eyes together.
Boo-hoo!
Wow! The gold mask fell right off of the mural. It must have happened when the columns set into place and the room shifted. It's a little hermit crab. He must have been inside the mask when it fell. He appears quite upset.
Also, you really should dry your mouth before you start recording because I can hear the smacks of your mouth. Ugh. Or maybe they have a dry mouth actually because of the freaking saliva's rolling in their mouth. Need a drink? That might help.
Who are you?
I'm the great I'm a nobody. Boo-hoo! I'm a failure. Boo-hoo-dee-hoo!
Boo-hoo-dee-hoo? You're making it worse! Come on!
Well, why are you hiding in the mask?
If you just keep saying boo-hoo, it's no wonder nobody takes you seriously. I'm gonna drop kick you into the lava at this point. First, I'm gonna have to find some lava, but I'm still gonna drop kick you in there like the navigator said.
My name is Superfluous. I've always been the mayor, but I never actually had to do anything. Cetus took care of it all, you see. Now he's gone, and I ought to do something, but I don't know what.
That is the voice of Cedric. That's Richard Aronson. On the same year that he did this great voice acting, he was also the lead programmer of Conquest of the Longbow.
Well, gosh, you need to call a meeting or something. Get everyone to help.
Oh, they won't listen. Why do you think I pretended to be the great senator? They might have respected him, but no, they're all huddled in their homes, scared. They won't come out for a meeting.
Watch out, Adam. A poisonous hermit crab.
Not that I can blame them. Here I sit with the shell so tight I'm about to burst, and I'm too scared to go out and find a new one.
At least now you put some effort into it.
Well, maybe I can get the citizens to come out.
Boy, have you been drinking too much of that cherry cola? To come out.
Why should they listen to you, a human boy? Why, I don't even trust you. No, sorry. I don't think it would work. It would be nice if it could, though.
Nobody still can tell us what has suddenly scared everyone shitless. Cetus, the leader, is gone. He's disappeared, taken away by the evil Mantrace. And now everything's gone down to shit because he's not here to protect everything, because he's magical. Apparently. He keeps the whole place clean and safe. But now it's all mucky and run down because he disappeared. Something like that.
Goodbye now. I must go back to my pondering.
Have fun boohooing about boohoo-de-doo-he doing. Or whatever it is you're doing there. Actually, you don't need to tell us. Brr.
This looks like a beautiful angelfish, but it's really a plain old catfish on his way home from a costume party.
I don't think catfish live this deep in the ocean.
A large statue of a whale made entirely from coral takes a place of honor in the middle of the garden.
Made of coral.
The coral is coated with oil and is clearly dying. This kind of damage is the result of oil spills and ship bilge dumping. The lighter part of the oil evaporates and what's left sinks, ending up as a thick tar that coats the ocean floor. Tropical fish such as this one are brightly colored in order to blend in with the plants on the reef. This keeps them safe from predators.
Time to recycle some stuff.
An old tire has sunk to the bottom of the sea. Why a land vehicle's tire is in the ocean, Adam will never know.
You have no idea how much stuff we have thrown into the oceans. Not to mention how many things we have sunk into the oceans thanks to all the pirate fighting in the past. And also present.
There's an old fishing line on the ground. It looks like what the one that got away with. That spray bottle is clearly of no use under the sea. There's an old brown shoe on the ground. It looks like the nerd variety of polyester plastic shoe. A beat-up, bent-up bicycle wheel lies alone on the garden's floor.
How is it nerd variety when it's a polyester plastic shoe? What's so nerd about it?
Some lady must be looking really hard for her purse, 'cause there's one just lying there. There's a broken, empty pot littering the royal gardens. An entire six-pack of soda has found its way to the bottom of the sea. Too bad fish don't like carbonated drinks.
Can we drink them?
An old vegetable can has been ditched. Broccoli.
I like that the description says, broccoli. Not, broccoli, it's more, broccoli.
Broken columns are arranged like sentinels around the royal gardens. In the distance, more deserted ruins of this once great city lie disintegrating in the sea water. Adam wheels the rubber to a permanent parking spot. Adam reels in the old fishing line. Adam carefully picks up the brown shoe and does the world a favor by throwing it away. Adam puts the spritz on the spray bottle.
And if I were able to do so, I would put an end to the fucking puns.
Adam rides the wheel into the trash. Adam snatches the purse and bags it. Adam decides to be nice and clean up the old pot.
5 puns so far.
With great relief, Adam cans the can of broccoli. Adam slams the soda down, his garbage bag. The cobblestones were once a walkway through the ancient Greek garden. The cobblestones. A huge, beautiful shell lies in front of the whale statue. A small sheet of metal lies on the garden grass. Adam slowly slips the sheet into the sack. Good job! Adam may not be able to reverse all of the damage to the plants in the royal gardens, but at least he's removed all of the visible litter.
Yeah. Now let's use our dad's solution on the coral.
Don't worry, Coral. This is fertilizer solution from my dad's lab. I'm not sure if it will help you, but without it, you'll die for sure.
Adam carefully pours the fertilizer solution over the whale-shaped coral. He puts the empty flask into his garbage bag.
Already
the oil
working.
begins to dissolve. It's working.
What are you doing to my coral, child?
Oh, no. You tell me why you are a lobster with lips. Like a human face. No elaboration of that, huh?
I just put some solution on the coral that will create bacteria to eat up the oil. I only meant to help. I felt so sorry for the poor coral.
Did they record this on a hot day? Because I can hear the fucking AC blowing into the mic. It would be like if I had a fan on. Just constantly in the background. Hey, wait, I do have a fan on every now and then.
A human? Feeling sympathy for the creatures of the sea? Why, you're right. The oil is dissolving. What is your name then, Magic One?
My name is Adam, but it's not magic, just science. Who are you?
I am the guardian of the greens, but you can call me Demeter. It is my job to tend the royal gardens and ensure that the city has plenty of plants to eat. But as you can see, my garden is all but dead.
And this is the same voice for the Oracle. What, are you trying to tell me that it would be more fun to be with SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick the Starfish?
What will you
All
do
the
when
others?
the plants are gone?
We will be forced to leave Luria, or die here. I'm not sure which is a worse fate.
I mean, if you left Illuria, you would be in a safer place. What's the problem?
If only Cetus were here. The coral miss him so. You know they shaped themselves like this in homage to him. If only I knew Cetus was somewhere safe, I could be content with this lot.
Well, I came here with Dolphinius. We're going to try to help save the city, and maybe find Cetus.
Hey, Zambact. Apparently, we are going to try to save the city and maybe find Cetus, and then we will save him and everyone will have a great day. Yay! He totally read the text, at least.
You would do that, human child? Perhaps that's just what we need. Someone who knows the mysteries of man and the poisons he puts in the sea. Here, take this with you.
Watch out, Graham. A poisonous ocean.
What is this?
It is the last of my healing potion. It has a great power to heal. I used to make it from over 30 rare sea plants, but most of them are extinct now, killed off by poisons. There'll be no more potion. The potion does not work on my poor garden. Perhaps you will find a good use for it on your quest to save the city.
Thank you for this gift, Demeter.
Thank you for this gift, Demeter. Do not touch the microphone or table when you're recording. Because this is what it will sound like if somebody's touching it, even a little bit, just bumping into the desk while reading. I bet that was the kid when he was reading that he's swinging his legs, you know, when sitting there and moving on the chair, like children do. So he was just bumping his leg on the desk. Hey, Vorsti.
Use it wisely, human child, and may Poseidon watch over you.
They finally did it. I heard it. It was there. It was there. They have entered the level, the proper level of Dingo Pictures, as it went like this. Use it wisely, human child, and may Poseidon watch over you. I heard the page turn, lady. I heard it. Good hearing, lady. Nothing wrong with my ears. I heard that page turn right at the watch over you part. Perfect. This game is great. Love it.
A glop of tar has fallen from the coral. Something white is sticking out of the tar. Adam picks the shell up from the tar. Ick! It's a nice roomy shell, but it won't be much use covered with tar like that. This kind of fish is called a Cuban hack. Some adults think that a Cuban hack is the kind of cough you get from smoking Cuban cigars, but they're wrong.
No, a Cuban hack is somebody who pretends to be Cuban, but they're not. That makes them a Cuban hack. See, I can make jokes too.
There's no one there to talk to. There is no reply.
And also, did this narrator really have to read it right next to their mouth? Because there is no reply. Like, didn't they have a freaking... the cover to get rid of all the hissing S's and P's? Probably not. Must have been an open mic in some way. I mean, it's old school technology, but even then, audio engineering existed. You could have cleaned up the sound. Zero didn't. You know, saving is kind of pointless in the game, but I still do it. It's Sierra, you never know. It's only because usually the hissing S sounds are super, like, strong. And sharp. It really goes into your ear.
Things have gotten even worse since the last time I was here. I'm trying to help out in the fish apartments now, but I'm afraid I'm not much good at this sort of thing.
So?
Have you found the mayor or the guardian of the greens yet?
Yep, I found both the mayor and the guardian of the greens.
Wasn't his name the Great Senator? Did they already forgot that he's a senator, not a mayor?
Good for you. What did the mayor say?
That he's the Great Senator?
Not much. I'm afraid he doesn't trust me because I'm a human boy.
Not to mention he did say boo-hoo a lot.
That's understandable, I guess, but not very fair. Maybe there's some way you can prove to the mayor that you're a good human.
I'll promise not to eat any fish for a week.
How?
Promise not to eat any fish for a week?
Does he have a problem? Maybe you can find something he really needs.
Oh, he's got an attitude problem. I will get something that he needs. It's called a knuckle sandwich.
Delphinius seems worried about the city, but he hasn't lost his sense of humor.
I mean, what he said wasn't really funny, so...
There's a thick cotton cloth lying on the steps to the fish apartments. Adam picks up the cotton cloth and carries it with him. Someone's thrown an aluminum tube of toothpaste into the sea.
Aluminum tube?
These discarded pipes are firmly implanted into the silt, having been here for years and years. An old, empty, foil-wrapped candy box lies on the ground. So that's where socks go when they disappear in the laundry.
Yeah, apparently into the bottom of the ocean.
An old toaster litters the area. Some people will throw anything away. Coral, kelp, and other sea plants grow on and around the ruins of the Grecian city that is Illyria. An old shoe has been thrown out, perhaps because its odor eaters expired. A Los Angeles Dodgers baseball cap lies on the ocean floor, discarded by some disgruntled fan.
You should wear it, Adam.
The tattered remains of a man's shirt lies on the ground. Adam wonders who would throw their shirt into the ocean.
Well, who would throw a shoe or a cap or a sock and they have somehow sunk down here?
Moss and lichen coat the rocks and ruins of the sunken city. Someone thoughtlessly threw an old plate into the sea. These discarded pipes are firmly implanted into the silt. Adam is swimming in front of what looks like a group of caves built into a rocky hillside. These are the fish apartments. Most of the citizens of Illyria live here. An old, empty, foil-wrapped candy box lies on the ground. Adam stuffs the Dodgers baseball cap into his garbage bag. Good thing he's a Giants fan. Adam gives the old shoe the old boot and trashes it. Adam burns the toaster. Adam puts the old sock in his garbage bag, thinking that it will never find its mate now. Adam disposes of the yucky old shirt. Adam cleans up the old plate.
Didn't even look
Adam
like a
squeezes
plate.
the aluminum toothpaste tube into his garbage bag.
What, no pun for that? That he brushes it off or something? Cleans up the aluminum tube of toothpaste? Makes it shiny in the garbage bag? Plenty of pun opportunities there, you know.
Daydreaming of chocolates, Adam throws away the empty candy box.
He sweetens the deal with the candy box by putting it into the garbage bag.
All right. Adam makes a clean sweep of the garbage around the fish apartments.
Almost sounded like that she was reacting to me making puns like, all right, we get it. Puns. Warm it up, son. I like it. My back is so... The back of the chair is really warm now because the sun is shining on it. Feels fuzzy and warm. Alright, which one of these places do we need to go first? Ah, that's what the cloth is for.
Adam uses the rag to clean the oil and tar off the shell. He gets all the oil off the shell, but boy, that rag sure is oily now.
Back to the mayor. Superfluous. There's a new shiny shell for him.
Superfluous, come out and see what I brought you. I found you a new shell. You said your old one was pinching you.
Oh, a nice clean shell. Thank you, it's ever so roomy. But why would a human boy do such a thing?
I told you, I want to help Illyria.
What the hell happened to you there, Mr. Adam? Close your mouth, freak. Note to self, use the freaking sprite viewer to get the sprites of Adam.
Nice fit. I don't know how to thank you. You know, maybe the citizens would listen to you after all. Oh, if only you could get them to come here. Why, maybe together we could all think of a way to save ourselves.
No, I mean, no need to be so modest there, mister. You're a crab.
I tell you what, I'll give you a deputy badge if you'll agree to help me get the citizens here for a council meeting.
I'll do my best, Mr. Mayor.
Here's the badge. Now off with you, son, and don't let me down.
Adam takes the deputy badge from Superfluous. Why, it's a starfish.
Did she just say superfluous? I think she pronounced it superfluous. No take two for the flub? No? Good. Keep it. Superfluous.
The starfish badge is a real, live starfish. Superfluous gave it to Adam as a kind of deputy badge.
Yeah, she is reading it superfluous, not superfluous. Excellent. It's like some people always say nuclear. Superfluous.
Two Illurians swim into the courtyard, only to panic and run off. Adam wonders what on earth? Adam looks up in terror as a huge black shape glides like a cloud above him, blocking the surface light.
I got the feeling that the Adam just died. I mean, look at this image. He's dead, right?
The water tingles with a feeling of danger and evil. Adam is frozen in place with fear, unable to move a flipper. The black monster finishes its path and slowly glides away.
I guess it was one of those evil manta rays. Yep, there it goes.
Adam, are you okay? Did I hurt you?
Yes, that guy!
We call him Flesh Eater. He's the biggest, meanest manta anyone's ever seen. Most mantas are gentle, but this one's a real bone grinder. He started coming around just before Cetus vanished. He likes to come by and pick up Ilarians to eat. We seem to be his favorite food.
That's awful. No wonder the citizens are hiding. The mayor asked me to see if I can get him to the council chambers. But why would they come out for me?
The pollution is more of a danger to some Ilarians than Flesh Eater. Why don't you go visit the citizens in the fish apartments? If you can help them with their problems, they'd trust you then. I'll head on over to the council chambers and be the first one there. Good luck, Adam.
Riddle me this. Actually, no need to riddle. It's a cartoon logic. They're the talking animals, so they don't eat each other. But the fish that swim around here that do not talk are free to be eaten. I mean, dolphins eat fish. So how is Delphinius here any different from the flesh eater? Other than the flesh eater is evil, of course. I mean, I'm sure these schools of fish are your favorite food as well, Delphinius.
That apartment's light is on. Somebody must be home. The central door leads to the apartment where the watchman Gregarious lives.
Gregarious? That's voiced by King Graham.
Hey, what you doing there, stranger?
I was not expecting this.
I'd like to go inside and visit the fish.
Nope, no can do. I'm gregarious and I'm supposed to keep strangers out. That's my job. And I don't know you from Adam.
But he is Adam.
But I am Adam.
Sorry. No can do. You need a pass to get in. Yep, a pass.
It's good to know that they have lots of nationalities here. Central America. Well, as in Midwest America, Alabama, New Orleans. What are we gonna get next? New York? California? Minnesota?
Where can I get that?
You got me. I'm just the watchman.
Yuck. How about I show you this?
Will this do? The mayor said it was a badge.
Well, I'll be a starfish sticking to a reef shark's back.
Eh.
A badge from the mayor? Why didn't you say so, stranger? Visitor. Feel free to look around.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever, yeah.
A plastic baggie floats down from the surface. Before Adam can grab it, the little blowfish panics and inflates. And gets stuck in his apartment window, too fat to get through.
That's a De Niro, Bennigan. Al Pacino was Scarface, but De Niro was Taxi Driver.
Adam pushes gently on the panicked blowfish, hoping to help him get back into his apartment. Adams landed in the little blowfish's apartment and landed hard. The blowfish displays one of his paintings on the wall. That's quite a statue. Apparently, this fish has a certain fascination with himself. Adam is swimming in the apartment of a blowfish named Narcissus. From the looks of the place, Narcissus is a painter.
And
finished canvases and paint supplies litter Narcissus's apartment.
Narcissus's apartment.
There's an interesting little shell table next to the easel. It holds the blowfish's painting subjects. There are sea urchins on the table. Sea urchins are useful for eating algae. There's a painting palette lying on the floor. It looks as though the little blowfish has just finished a painting. The little blowfish has panicked and inflated. Blowfish inflate to scare off their enemies, but the plastic bag doesn't seem impressed. He's suffocating because the plastic won't let water flow over his gills. Adam very carefully unwraps the plastic and frees the frightened blowfish.
Are you okay?
But of course, Narcissus cannot be distressed by mere mortal danger. Man, no. I did not even see the jellyfish that attacked me until I ate it.
Being an artist automatically makes you French, right? Especially with the Greek name of Narcissus. And also, until I eat it. I mean,
It wasn't a jellyfish, it was a plastic baggie. A human product, I'm afraid.
A baggie? Plastic? How can I avoid what I cannot see? But who are you? And why are you so ugly, if you pardon my French?
I don't know. Why is your French so ugly? I mean, it's close. It's close. But it's not the best French accent that I've ever heard. Ben Dieu, my French accent is much better.
I'm Adam, and I'm a human boy. Haven't you ever seen a human before?
But of course, I am not Le Bebe. I have known many humans quite intimately.
Is that why they call you a blowfish? Don't get too close there, Adam.
You're an artist, right? Is this your painting?
He has known many humans quite intimately, and I just made a blowfish joke, and Adam got towards the blowfish at a certain angle, so... Game, are you making this too easy for me to make these jokes? The answer would be yes. Yes, you are.
My latest masterpiece. The negative space gives it a certain je ne sais quoi to this amusing little waterscape. Don't you agree?
It's very nice.
Looks like Ayers rock to me.
Well, it's fini now. I had a terrible time with it. Those sea urchins will not sit still. They have no appreciation for l'artiste. Since you have saved my life, mon ami, why don't you take these petite sea urchins? It is a humble gift, perhaps, but then having the pleasure of meeting me more than compensates, n'est-ce pas?
Thanks, Narcissus. Oh, and now that you're okay, the mayor would like to see you in the council's chambers for a meeting.
The mayor? But of course he wants me there. Say no more, boy. I go now. Bonne chance, mon ami.
I got 2 hairy balls of sea urchins.
Adam is carrying sea urchins given to him by Narcissus in thanks for saving him from a plastic baggie. The sea urchins are small creatures that eat algae.
So I just met a blowfish that has been intimately with humans before, and he gave me 2 balls. Am I really ruining this children's game? Or am I making it better? Also, that sun is hot.
The plastic baggie that trapped Narcissus is lying on the floor. Adam picks up the plastic baggie and puts it in his garbage bag so that it won't be able to trap any other sea creatures.
I think it's the only way to make it more better, you know, for adults. Adding adult humor to it.
Narcissus's apartment light is out, now that he's left for the council chambers. That apartment's porch light is off. That must mean that nobody's home. That apartment's porch light is on. That must mean that somebody's home.
Hey, Spaghetti!
Whoa, dude, who are you?
There's the Californian. So there has to be somebody in Minnesota or maybe New Yorker. And maybe there's a Jamaican. Spanish? German. We gotta get all the necessary nationalities in here. To make it funny.
I'm Adam. I came to tell you about a meeting the mayor's called in the council chambers.
I'm Epidermis. I'd love to, surf on over there, but I got my own problems, man. Sorry.
Epidermis? Epidermis?
There's a poster of the talking fish heads on the wall.
Talking fish heads.
There's a poster of Marilyn Monroe on the wall.
Of all the things to reference for a kid's game, talking heads and Marilyn Monroe? And that ladyfish sure has big fins, if you know what I mean.
The display box contains the angelfish's shell collection. Looks like the little angelfish is all set to leave his home. The angelfish's plants are all covered with algae.
Aha.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna have to, remove myself from Illyria, man. Hit the road, wave a fin, become a memory. Way bummer, man. I'll be, totally lost out there in the big old sea, all by myself.
Bummer, dude.
Shark food, that's me.
Why do you have to leave?
I only eat one kind of plant, and we've been having this major algae problem. Just look at my potted garden. There's not 1 inch of algae-free leaf left in the whole city.
Wow, my dad says chemical phosphate pollution in the water causes algae growth, but I never thought about it making fish's food grody.
Phosphates, huh? Guess I'll have to, look for some place where there are no phosphates? No sharks or flesh eaters either. Oh.
Don't worry, we can take care of the problem. I'll rub my balls against it.
Adam swims over to Epidermis's food plants and puts the sea urchins on the algae-covered leaves. The sea urchins begin to eat the algae. Gosh, they must have been hungry too.
Hey, what's the story with the sea urchins, dude?
The sea urchins eat algae. They'll clean up your plants, okay? but we need a whole army of sea urchins to clean up all the algae in the city.
We can worry about that later, dude. For now, I'm just happy to have some food in my belly.
Also, I just noticed that he has a freaking spiked collar on his back fin. I guess that is his neck. He ain't no angel. He's an Hell's Angelfish from California.
Epidermis happily munches on the algae-free areas the urchins are making.
Oh, way better. You think I should, go to the meeting after all?
I got a feeling that the kids didn't understand what this was back in the day when they were playing this game. Unless they had watched movies like I had, so I would have understood what it is.
Sure. Maybe together you can think of a way to make things better in the city.
And I could tell them about the urchins. Cool. I'm way glad I don't have to leave home. At least not right away. Let me give you one of my shells. I'm totally into shells. Maybe you can start your own collection. I like this one best because it's sharp as a knife. Just don't cut yourself, dude. And now I'm history, man. Hang cool. See you later.
Bye, Epidermis, and thanks for the shell.
Adam is carrying one of Epidermis's shells. It's a small, sharp shell, as sharp as the diving knife Adam's father usually carries. Epidermis's apartment light.
Apparently this house is next. A swordfish. Or a marlin.
The swordfish has gotten his snout trapped in the plastic rings from a six-pack of soda. The plastic is tight and he can't open his mouth enough to eat.
I seem to have a problem, my good man.
Oh, I forgot there shouldn't be one British.
I guess so. That looks painful. How did you get your nose stuck in those plastic six-pack rings?
I was digging for food like I always do. These abominations was under the sand.
I have a shell with a sharp edge. Let me see if I can get the rings off.
Be careful, young man. A snout is a terrible thing to waste.
Just start stabbing the swordfish. I'm gonna eat it well tonight.
I was afraid I was a bit doomed, good fellow, but your speedy and accurate surgical techniques were my salvation.
Oh, hello there, good old chap. I'm total British right here, right now. Couldn't even attempt a freaking English accent. I'm sorry, British accent.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Oh.
I'm Hippocrates, chief sturgeon, that is, surgeon of Illyria. And who might I have the pleasure of addressing?
This is King Graham. Hippocrates. That's King Graham. I mean, when you listen to it, you can tell.
I'm Adam, a friend of Delphinius.
Ah, a delightful chap, Delphinius, and in
Yeah.
perfect medical condition.
When you listen to it more closely, yeah, that's definitely King Graham. What a great game. I got the King Graham and Cedric in this as well. Oh boy, I can't wait for the Dagger of Amun-Ra, where he plays 5 different characters. Cool.
Do you need a checkup, lad? I must confess, I know distressingly little about human anatomy, but you're simple creatures. It can't be that difficult.
I don't need a checkup. I came to tell you about a meeting the mayor's called in the council chambers.
A meeting? Good show. That's just the ticket for what ails us. Before I go, let me express my gratitude by giving you these fishbone tweezers.
Nope. Well, perhaps I will come to use at some point.
Fishbone tweezers.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
'Tis but a trifle. May you live many days, Adam, and be well.
The 6-pack rings that were holding Hippocrates' snout closed are now lying on the floor. Adam picks up the 6-pack rings. Major ecological sensitivity, man. Adam cuts apart the plastic circles of the 6-pack rings and puts them in his garbage bag.
I mean, that's how you're supposed to do it, not just throw the whole thing in there, but you're supposed to cut it so it doesn't get tangled with anything. They don't get trapped in the rings.
On the wall is a diploma from William and Moray College. Sea vegetation decorates the apartment like potted plants. The professional emblem shield of sturgeons graces the wall. The table holds the swordfish doctor's medical supplies. The table holds the table...
Why is there a gas canister? Anesthesia?
Cool! It's a carving of a dolphin. The swordfish's snout is obviously good for more than surgery.
Son, could you go down faster so you don't shine on my freaking glasses? Constantly a freaking shine in my eye. I'll have to play it like this for a few minutes.
Golf clubs? The swordfish is apparently just like the doctors back home.
That's the joke, game. You made it yourself.
Sea vegetation decorates the apartment like potted plants. The bookcase contains Fishbine's medical encyclopedia. The bookcase...
Fishbines.
The bookcase... Hippocrates' apartment light is out, now that he's left for the council chambers. Adam is carrying fishbone tweezers that were given to him by Hippocrates in thanks for getting a set of 6-pack rings off his snout. Adam is carrying the healing potion that Demeter, the guardian of the greens, gave him. According to Demeter, this is the last dose of a miraculous potion that was made of now extinct sea plants.
England! So maybe you're a proper British person.
There's a flag of Great Britain on the wall. How curious.
Let me guess, you're gonna talk with a Jamaican accent.
A red deflated balloon is lying on the floor. It looks like it came from the same bunch of red balloons that the boy on the cruise ship was playing with. So that's what Adam saw in the courtyard. How strange to see a grandfather clock under the sea.
Under the sea.
The sea turtle must like salvaging human items from the sea.
So you're Ariel, huh?
A world globe sits on top of the sea turtle's bookcase. The bookcase holds waterlogged copies of the Encyclopedia Britannica A through G, as well as other more popular fish press titles. Sea vegetation. The shell bed looks quite comfortable. The poor sea turtle appears to have something stuck in his throat. He's having trouble breathing. A long white string hangs from his throat. Now, where has Adam seen string like that before?
Can we talk
The
to you?
sea turtle can't talk to Adam while his throat is blocked.
Ah. Well, let's help him out with the tweezers that we just got.
I'm gonna try to get the blockage out of your throat. Steady now.
Adam grasps the string with the tweezers and pulls. Boy, it's really in there. Well, that didn't help much. The string came off, but whatever is stuck in the turtle's throat is still in there.
Let's try this again. Open wide now.
Adam uses the tweezers to reach carefully into the sea turtle's mouth and grasp the end of the object blocking his small throat.
I say that was terribly nice of you. I was having the most dreadful time breathing.
Ah, there's our British guy. And apparently it was another balloon.
That was a balloon I pulled out of your throat. Why'd you eat that?
I mistook it for a particularly delectable dark comestible. My error, and a nearly fatal one. My throat, you see, is quite miniature. The rubbery texture of that balloon blocked it completely.
They sometimes find huge whales who've been killed just by swallowing a little balloon.
Ah, yes, my equally small-throated brothers. But I get ahead of myself. I am erroneous, professor of most of the fish in these parts.
Erroneous, huh?
It's a pleasure to finally meet a human. I've taken quite a scholastic interest in you, as a species, that is.
He certainly was erroneous trying to eat the plastic balloon.
I noticed the flag. I'm Adam, and I actually find animals more interesting than humans. But maybe that's because I am one.
You're an animal?
Ah, yes. We're often intrigued with the unknown.
The mayor sent me to tell the citizens about a meeting at the council chambers.
Well, I shall certainly want to contribute to that ostentatious affair. But first, let me persuade you to assume responsibility for these 4 little human objects I found. They might be troublesome if left floating about.
Four metal screws?
Yes, their size makes them particularly likely candidates for swallowing.
Yeah, they're like candy.
I'll take care of them for you.
Well, I'll go join my fellow citizens now. Be well, my human friend. It's been a pleasure.
Take your time.
Adam picks up the deflated balloon and puts it into his garbage bag so that another animal doesn't swallow it. Adam picks up the deflated balloon and puts it into his garbage bag so that another animal doesn't swallow it. Adam is carrying 4 metal screws that Erroneous gave him for pulling the balloon from his throat.
I wonder what we need to screw. I hope we don't screw up. Funny.
Erroneous's apartment light is out now that he's left for the council chambers.
Well, what you need now, Adam?
The wall rack holds some of Gregarious's handyman tools. Gregarious's toolbox is lying on the floor. There are photographs on the wall of 2 older manatees. They must be Gregarious's parents.
Although he doesn't really look like a manatee to me.
Sea vegetation decorates the apartment like potted plants. The manatee is absolutely covered with bandages. He's also turning blue.
Why are you so blue, Gregarious?
I'm holding my breath.
Why on earth are you doing that?
You see these bandages? I keep getting hit by the same dumb speedboat every time I go up to the surface to breathe. Dang propellers, I'm just not going up there no more.
But you're a mammal. You have to go up to breathe real air or you'll suffocate.
Nope, don't care. I ain't going. That propeller has gotten the last piece of Gregarious A manatee by a gill.
How about if I go up there with you? You can show me the boat while we're up there. Maybe I can do something about their propellers.
Gee, Adam, you do that? What a pal. Follow me.
Nice
Adam follows
butt.
Gregarious as he leads the way up out of the city towards the ocean's surface.
Why have they drawn some of these animals like humans? Like, why does he have a butt? That's disturbing. Especially when the butt is on his back. Not the back side, but...
A load of garbage appears from somewhere above.
Ouch.
Hey, a sandwich. Or at least the bread.
Oh, it sure feels good to breathe.
Is this the boat?
Yup. Gosh darn propellers anyway.
Hey, Mr. Fisherman.
What? Who said that?
I'm down here.
Oh, a diver, eh? Why didn't you say so, cockamamie kids?
We just swam up through some of your trash. Lots of creatures have to live in the ocean. You shouldn't dump your stuff in here, you know.
What's that? Creatures, is it? What do you think I'm fishing for? The ocean's a big place, matey. That little bit of trash ain't gonna hurt them fishies none.
But it does. You wouldn't believe all the trash down there. Anyway, that's not what I came to talk to you about. It's about Gregarious.
Gregarious? That's a heck of a name for just a dumb manatee. And what's all them bandages for, anyhow?
Because you keep hitting him with your propellers.
My propellers? You mean my propellers did that?
He says every time he comes up to breathe, your boat runs into him.
Well, I'll be a landlubber. What do I do about that?
Well, we know, because we learned it at the beginning of the game.
The boat has a large motor attached to its stern. Judging from Gregarious' scars, the underwater blades are uncovered and are dangerously sharp. The motor is currently off. The fishing boat is anchored. The boat that's terrorized Gregarious is only a little fishing vessel, but the danger its exposed propellers can create for surface-floating mammals is no small matter. The fisherman has a face as tanned and wrinkled as old leather. Though he looks as tough and steady as a rock, he doesn't appear to be particularly unkind or spiteful.
So we put these screws to the cage.
Adam attaches the 4 screws to the steel cage. The steel cage looks as though it might have once been a bicycle basket. Although it was dumped as trash, Adam thinks he might be able to find a new use for the cage. There are 4 screws attached to the steel cage.
And now we can put that around the propeller like we saw at the beginning.
You want to give me a hand with this, Gregarious?
Sure, Adam.
Adam and Gregarious swim under the boat to attach the cage to the propellers. With Gregarious' help, Adam fits the steel cage over the propellers and fastens it on with the 4 screws.
Without a screwdriver?
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. That cage jimmies right over them propellers, don't it?
Yep. Now you don't have to worry about the manatees.
Thanks, son. You're not too bad for a kid. Thanks for making my boat safe. Guess I'll think about what you said about the garbage dumping.
Thanks. Bye now.
Bye now. Adam and Gregarious return to the ocean below. To the ocean below.
Thank you, Adam. Now I can breathe anytime I want to.
Will you go to the mayor's meeting at the council chambers now?
Well, I'll have to wait till everyone's out of the apartments. I am the watchman, you know, but I'll go along soon as I can.
Okay, bye.
Kind of hard to see anything on the screen right now because of the sunlight.
Adam is swimming in the Allurian court.
Happy lurking, Lord John.
The lady in the statue seems to have lost her mind. The lady... Adam is swimming. A green moss grows between... A green moss...
Green moss.
A water pump, old but still working, lies on the ocean floor. It must have fallen from the fisherman's boat. Perhaps he got a newer model. Adam snags the still functional water pump.
And now we recycle these two.
The fisherman's discarded wine bottle litters the ocean floor. Yuck! The fisherman seems partial to sushi sandwiches.
Ah. Kinda makes sense. He loves fish.
Adam just says no and trashes the wine bottle.
Everybody should say no to alcohol if you
Adam gives
ask
the
me.
sushi a decent burial. All right! Adam makes a clean sweep of the garbage around the fish apartments. The water is filled with a milky substance. It makes Adam dizzy.
A lionfish.
A beautiful lionfish floats stunned and unconscious in the water. Oh no! A bottle of chlorine bleach! Tropical fish collectors use bleach to stun fish so that they can catch them easily. The lionfish must have found the bottle up on the reef.
Not to mention that Adam should be having a very irritated skin by now.
Adam picks up the bleach bottle and stores it away in his garbage bag. That stops new bleach from leaking into the water, but the apartment is still full of this stuff. The lionfish has a painting on one wall. Perhaps she scavenged it from human trash, or perhaps it was painted by an artist friend.
And it could be Narcissus.
This apartment has a window to the outside. This apartment has... The lionfish likes to fix up her apartment with objects she finds. She's used some old bottles to make the table legs.
Mm-hmm. I mean, who knows how big of a bottle it was. Well, let's pump all this bleach out. Trust me, this works.
Adam uses the water pump to cycle the old contaminated water out into the much bigger area of the open sea. The room slowly clears of bleach.
Yeah, let's remove the bleach from this one room and let it out into the ocean, and let's stun other fish with it.
Oh my, what happened here?
You got bleached.
You used a bottle of bleach for your table and the bleach knocked you out. I'm afraid bleach is one of those man-made dangers you'll have to watch out for. How are you feeling now?
I'm fine, just a little woozy. My name's Olympia. Who are you?
Also, what is with this voice?
I'm Adam. I'm here to tell us citizens about a meeting in the council chambers. The mayor's asked everybody to come.
A meeting? You mean with other fish? I don't know. I'm pretty shy, I'm afraid. I don't like crowds.
Well, that's your problem. But why do you have to do this kind of a voice for this voice? I mean, it's the same actress for the Oracle and the Guardian of the Green.
Why not?
Well, it's my spines, you see. They're quite poisonous. I can't
Poisonous
help it, you know,
spines.
but there it is. I'm always afraid that others will be afraid of me, or that somehow accidentally...
Watch out, Graham! A poisonous lionfish! With poisonous spines! That are poison!
But you can't just hide in your room. Everyone needs friends. Listen to me, I sound just like my dad. I guess he's right after all. Anyway, I think you're really nice, and I think your spines are cool.
They are cool.
You like my spines? I never thought anyone would like my spines. Well, maybe I could go.
It is important, I think. Maybe your spines could help other citizens.
If you truly like my spines, perhaps you'll accept a small gift for saving my life. This locket contains one of my baby spines. It's quite potent, though. Be careful how you use it.
Wow! A lionfish spine. Neat. Thanks, Olympia.
Goodbye, Adam. May you be free from stings as long as you live.
Adam's carrying one of Olympia's lionfish spines. The spines contain a powerful poison that will kill smaller fish but probably only stun large sea creatures.
Not to mention, it will poison a human.
The couch is made out of shell, Grecian marble, and old tires.
Marvelous design.
Well, all the citizens are gone now. I'm off to the council chambers for the meeting. See you there.
Sure, I'll see you there. Sometime later.
Oh, Adam, you did it! Because of you, we Allurians are ready to help ourselves. The new cleanup committee will keep the dangerous garbage from building up around the city, and the Flesh Eater Watch will sound the alarms whenever that horrible monster gets close.
It needed a human touch for this. Like they couldn't think of it themselves to, hey, let's make up a whole group of cleanuppers and also somebody to watch out for the Flesh Eater and warn others. I get the feeling that these sea creatures are quite dumb.
And thanks to your little lesson, we know a lot more about the dangers of human garbage
Well, at least
and
there's
how
that.
to avoid them.
At least we taught them that. That's a good thing.
I wish I could do more. I wish I could stop all this stuff from bothering you at all.
Well, when you return to your world, just remember that feeling, and maybe you can help things get better someday.
Let's see, 30 years later from this game. Nope, not better.
For now, why don't you take this gold mask as a sign of our gratitude? I don't need it anymore. The citizens seem to actually listen to me as little old superfluous. The great senator is gone for good.
Hooray, no more boo-hoo or boo-hoo-dee-hoo.
Thanks, Superfluous. I mean, Mr. Mayor.
Illyria is safe for the moment.
What do you mean?
Well, the cleanup crews can't stop that horrid green ooze in the water, and Flesh Eater will keep haunting us. And then there's our food supply. I think we still have to find Cetus, Adam. Now that the city is okay for a while, I think it's time to go search for him.
How do we start?
Finally, we get to the title of the game, The Search for Cetus.
Remember, the Oracle wanted to see you again? Let's see what she has to say.
The beautiful gold mask was given to Adam by Superfluous, the mayor. It's a sign of his gratitude for gathering the citizens of Illyria.
Time to open up there. Back to the Oracle.
The trident pushes in the three eyes, and the wall trembles. A panel slowly opens.
I got the golden mask.
Adam hands the gold mask to the Oracle, holding his breath with anticipation.
A sign of trust is given to me, a mask of gold for all to see. Poseidon's favor has been won by the child Adam, the chosen one.
Come in, chosen one. Here's what they call money.
You're in the wrong game.
Oh, sorry.
Here now is the prophecy. In the place where shadows creep, rests the poison of the deep. What came from man must now return, lest the kingdom die, the oceans burn. Held hostage is the king of peace. None shall be safe till he's released. Only love can face the one most vile, to save us all, a human child.
How many games have you now played that have a freaking prophecy in them? West for Glory 1, West for Glory 2, then recently it was Rise of the Dragon, and now this. Those last three was almost in a row. What was Sierra's fascination with freaking prophecies? I wonder if Willie Beamish had a prophecy that he will win the Nintari championship.
But how can I save the kingdom?
Only fragments can I see, but let me tell them now to thee. Armor for a modern knight, from the depths a glowing light, a net of bones, a wall of stones, a floating orb, a silver wire, will help you in a place most dire. Here on parchment are the clues. May Poseidon watch o'er you.
Adam takes a parchment scroll containing the prophecy from the Oracle.
Yay! We can read the prophecy whenever we want. Just what I wanted.
Wow, a prophecy. And to think I didn't know if I should bring you, Adam. Let's get started on our quest outside the city.
Wow, a prophecy. I was so excited about it. Woohoo.
Adam can't look at the scroll right now. He's busy. Try again later.
Alright. I thought that it wasn't Adam himself looking at these items. The player is. Oh, the dolphin can go up there to exit, but we have to go down here to exit?
Come on, Adam. There's a reef south of the city. Let's head out and see what we can find.
Don't boss me around. You're not the boss of me. Alright, let's go.
This is it, Adam. We're on our own now. Right out here in the open sea. What an adventure, huh?
You're not nervous, are you, Dolphinius?
Who, me? Master of control? Nervous? We've got the prophecy, and we've got our natural talent. So hey, what the heck? Flesh eater beware, right?
Right, let's explore.
Oh boy, now we have Delphinius as a sidekick. Can't wait to see how annoying you're gonna get.
How curious. There seems to be a huge head of some sort over to the right. In the distance is the magnificent city of Illyria. Illyria was a prosperous Grecian city until an earthquake deposited it under the sea and it became home to the local fish. Why Illyrian fish can talk is a mystery, though the Temple of Poseidon probably has something to do with it.
Can you stand it? These little fish just love mirrors. They think there's another fish in there. I'm glad I'm one of the higher mammals.
That doll looks like Pee-wee the Herman.
A discarded doll rests on the sand here.
I mean, it looks like Pee-wee Herman to me.
Icky. Is that what I think it is?
No, don't worry. It's just a statue. Actually what we call lawn art.
This teddy bear got lost on the way to the picnic.
I'd say the rearview mirror of a '57 Chevy. Great car.
How do you know cars?
The damsel fish is startled by Adam's approach. She gives up looking at the other fish in the mirror and swims away.
Can you stand it?
This kind of fish is called a... Someone beheaded the colossus that guarded the harbor a long time ago. Here it lies and could tell many a tale if such statues could talk. It seems to have something stuck in its ear.
Oh, it's glowing. It's its brain that we need to get.
Polka dot shorts are no longer in fashion, it seems. Somebody heaved an old tire over the side, probably some time ago, since it's half buried in the sand. On looking more closely, Adam sees that a few fish have made a permanent home in it. The tasteless underwear goes into the garbage bag. Adam puts the teddy bear into the garbage bag.
Sorry about that, teddy bear.
Squawk! Well, the flamingo would say that if it could. Adam puts the plastic flamingo in the garbage bag.
That's not what a flamingo sounds like.
The sodden doll goes into the garbage bag.
Either it's Pee-wee Herman or it's Leisure Suit Larry.
Good job. Adam wins the Recycle Champ Award.
Good work.
Adam picks up the old rearview mirror and puts it away.
Hey, cool. There was a diver down here the other day using something like that to attract the fish. Nice to find somebody who wants to make friends rather than collect us.
Adam is carrying a mirror. In the mirror, he sees himself.
Hooray.
I'm impressed you can carry all that around with you, Adam. You humans must be awfully strong.
No, it's the adventure pants. They're like bag of holding.
Do you have an aspirin, Adam?
I'm sorry, Dolphinius, I don't.
That's too bad, because I've got a terrible haddock.
It's headache. Because haddock doesn't even sound close to a headache. Which that pun is supposed to be, and you get, for that you get...
Phew, Dolphinius, your jokes make me sick.
Me too.
Really? Say, you are beginning to look a little eel.
Somebody get me the flamethrower.
Ow, that one gave me an embolism.
I feel an aneurysm coming up.
Adam spots a blue-ringed angelfish. Unlike most fish, angel...
Let's take a look at that ear.
Ooh, weird. Let me look at that. Blow me away. It's a flashlight fish. He's one of those nocturnal types, so I don't know what he's doing there.
Nocturnal?
Yeah, comes out at night, lives down deep during the day. I wonder why he didn't go home. Something must have happened.
They mostly come out at night, mostly.
The brain coral has its name for the obvious reason. I've never found this one very intelligent, though.
Fish scurry through the reef. They're either looking for dinner or trying to avoid being someone else's meal.
Don't be fooled. That clownfish is a decoy for the anemone.
What's a decoy?
He lures other fish near the anemone, then scarfs up the scraps when the anemone strikes.
No way!
Yeah, the clownfish is covered with a special mucus.
Yuck!
Slimy, but it protects him from the anemone's sting. Weird partnership.
But it works. It's not weird, it's genius.
Sea stars can open a whole clam with their suction cups.
Guess why they call this a tube sponge?
Because it's a sponge that is in the shape of a tube?
Sea fans are my favorite. That's called a common sponge, but we like it. That's just a sea urchin skeleton, Adam. The live ones are covered with spines, sort of porcupines of the sea.
Gotta love it that now we are stuck with Delphinius taking over the narrator's job. Narrative.
The spines get under your skin and cause a nasty infection.
I'm sure that the narrator's like, taking my gerb? She took the gerb!
The crown-of-thorns starfish chews up the coral. If their population gets too big, they can do in a whole reef.
Ghost anemone. Woo!
Put a little more vibrato in your voice.
The tree coral looks a lot like regular you-know-whats.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of this thing called coral.
I just love it down here. It's what the ocean looked like before all the pollution.
Hey, Timmer. This game somehow manages to be really annoying and preachy, even if it tries to be cute with an important message. It's the voice acting. I mean, last time I played this, then voice acting especially annoyed the shit out of Gabriel, and I do see why. This is not the best voice acting ever. I mean, it's mostly people from the freaking company, and now we have two children voicing the main characters. It's certainly working. I'm dreaming of atomic test at the seafloor. I'm dreaming of an atomic bomb.
A beautiful array of coral formations continues here but weakens towards the east.
That's a starlet coral. She thinks she's cool.
The sponges form a soft nest here. One of the most ancient species, they can grow tall enough to conceal a human. The staghorn coral is a different color here. Pillar coral is that color at this depth. Coral changes color and size depending on the depth where it grows. A coiled piece of wire can be seen at the mouth of the dark opening. On looking closer, Adam sees that it's really part of a long cable. Fish scurry. A large shape is huddled in the lair, but Adam can't see it clearly. Adam is carrying a clear glass jar. There's a lid on the jar. Adam struggles to remove the lid of the jar, but it's stuck on fast. It will take a stronger grip than Adam's to remove that lid.
Well, good thing we've got a very handy person.
On a
here.
hunch, Adam puts the jar down in front of the dark opening.
Let's back off, Adam, and see what happens. I think I hear something in that hole. Find some place to hide.
Hey, that tickles.
Help! I just saw some creature saying, help!
Adam burrows into the soft sponges. From this comfortable hiding spot, he peers out at the octopus.
Look it, an octopus. They're curious about everything, but kind of cranky.
The octopus thinks he's alone now. He sneaks a tentacle out and grabs hold of the jar.
Yeah, go hiding, Adam, so we will be quiet and watch what the octopus does. That's an octopus!
He thoroughly explores the jar.
Look at that, he untwisted the lid. Kind of the can opener of the sea.
Adam picks up the open jar but keeps one eye on the octopus.
The octopus should keep an eye on themselves.
Adam shines the mirror toward the octopus. The octopus peers into the mirror. Red with rage, he charges out to fight the other octopus. Whoops! The octopus sees Adam, a human. White with fear, he shoots a cloud of ink and flees.
Adam, I think I hear someone calling. It seems to be coming from somewhere above us.
Phew, just like skunks.
Actually, like octopi. That ink's supposed to be like a fake octopus to throw you off the track.
Adam reaches down and pulls out the cable.
A gleaming wire. I'm beginning to get an idea about what the oracle meant.
Only love can face the one most vile. A net of bones, a wall of stones, armor for a modern knight. From the depths, a glowing light. Only love can face the one most vile. Adam is carrying a shielded cable, the gleaming wire from the oracle's prophecy.
Gleaming wire.
Adam is carrying
Oh dear, some fish fell for a line, so to speak. You might say it was lured into difficulties.
Why not just say it's a fishing lure?
What, and miss the chance for a witty reply?
Yes, please. Just tell us what it is and all that, instead of being dumb and annoying.
Adam picks up the brightly colored fishing lure. The brightly colored fishing lure has lost its hook and is now harmless. It still looks like dinner to fish, though. The toilet tank is on its side. The lid is jammed over the tank at one corner. The toilet seat has taken a nosedive. More glowing dead fish littered the ocean floor here. Adam notices an increasing number of them to the east.
There's a lot of silt gook in the sand.
Adam's dolphin pal Delphinius always looks like he's grinning. Whoever was in the boat used the hatch to escape. Now it's crumpled and rusted. Some kind of underwater maintenance vehicle has broken down here. The fish and plants are slowly taking it over. A storage panel is just behind the sodden seats. The panel is closed.
Not anymore. Ding 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 ding.
There's just no privacy on this reef. We're going back to the city.
Gross me out. It's a mess in there.
Yeah, a total mess. Two fishes kissing and
An old hammer covers another tool. An old hammer covers another tool.
It's a hammer and a not a chisel, but a hacksaw.
Adam picks up the hammer, but it crumbles into rust.
The handle crumbled into dust, but the handle is made out of wood. I mean, it would break apart eventually, but not rust.
It's some kind of steel saw.
Adam picks up the steel saw. Adam has taken it.
How would it crumble underwater? Easily.
Adam places the trident under one corner of the tank lid and yanks. The lid pops off and falls to the sand. The toilet has a broken valve. However, the round rubber float is in good condition. Adam pulls the toilet float from inside the tank.
What's this round thing? Oh, I know. It's called a float.
Round. Let's see, what does that remind me of?
It's the prophecy again. A floating orb. Not what I expected at all.
Even the Oracle has a sense of humor, I suppose.
Just like everything else in this game has a sense of humor. The kind of sense of humor that would only work for not adults. But hey there, too. Welcome to EcoQuest of Gloriness. As in, really bad puns, childish humor, and educational stuff.
I just love it down here.
A small opening with just enough room for one person to squeeze through. Before lunch, that is.
Oh, I also forgot to say really bad voice acting.
It's a conquistador's pike. Someone made sure the pirate on duty would get the point. The pirate ghost has the job of guarding the treasure.
It's not a ghost.
The pirate chief made sure he wouldn't quit.
It's not a ghost.
No doubt this is a skeleton key.
Now that's better.
A pirate crew left its treasure in this secret spot. They installed a security system before they left. A pirate ghost.
Skeleton.
The pirate loot was stored in this chest. Maybe the pirates lost their claim ticket or something. Dreaming of pirate treasure, Adam opens the chest. A tiny blue crab has been napping in the chest. He scuttles away to find new shelter.
I guess he was napping. Not a good place for it.
The chest was empty except for the crab. Someone else has been here recently. Unless, of course, you believe in 100-year-old crabs.
Oh, it's a possibility.
I think I felt it give a little.
The pike snaps into pieces and the key goes flying into the water.
Let's go after it. Dive, dive.
Out of nowhere, a lurking fish darts forward.
Hey, you give that back.
He swallowed it. He swallowed it. I can't believe it. After him, Adam. What a pig.
The red fish streaks across the reef toward the east.
You shouldn't be going that way. It's not healthy for you.
The red fish lurks in the mouth of the cave. He keeps an eye on Adam, but by now his mind is mostly on his stomach.
Give me the key.
Psych! The red fish takes off again.
A lot smarter fish than he looks. Can't you help here, Delphinius? I mean, you could catch it because you're a dolphin, you're fast, and you just snatch it into your mouth and it will take the key out of it. Don't be as useless as Cedric. Oh wait, you are as useless as Cedric.
The redfish keeps up the speed as it heads back the way it came.
Wait until I get my hands on that redfish. Wait till I get my hands, period.
The anemone heaves with discomfort. Clearly, he's bitten off more than he can chew.
Ah. The anemone has eaten the fish.
Adam moves the bright fishing lure in front of the anemone.
Well, there's the key.
I guess that'll show him to get grabby.
Adam picks up the key and tries not to think about where it's been.
We're 200 points away from winning. A short game. Maybe I should wait until we've played through the game to go to Soy Munch. Lengthen it a little bit. I mean, I don't know how long is this gonna take. Or maybe, just maybe, I'll play as far as I can get, do so much, and then play through. Because who knows how much of text there is to read and hear and all that. I do love to explore in the games, after all.
Lettuce coral does resemble its vegetable counterpart. However, it's an animal.
And there's also that.
Seaweed sways in the current, which is moving strongly toward the east.
Hey, open up.
The skeleton of the brain coral has some interesting openings. The reef ends here in a huge cliff. A dark opening and colder water promise depths beyond.
It looks scary in there, Adam. Feel all that cold water?
Can I feel the cold water? Well, sure is dark in here.
Adam, I can't see where I'm going. Let's get out of here before we get hurt.
That's a good idea. We need to, I forgot to get the flashlight to fish.
Cave diving has always made me nervous. My dad completely forbids it.
I agree with him. No way we should go in there without a light of some kind.
Cave diving and spelunking is a dangerous thing. If you're not well prepared for it, that is.
Look at him. He's trying to convince you that he's really a rock. Close but no cigar, huh? Octopi can change both their color and their texture. I heard of an octopus who had a nervous breakdown trying to make himself look like an oriental rug.
Or maybe it's just a sign of a Hail Hydra.
These pipefish are looking for food. Did you know that pipefish dads carry the eggs around until they hatch? Talk about spending quality time together.
Huh. Just like seahorses.
Adam doesn't want to scare the fish.
Talking to him won't help, Adam. Only the creatures of Illyria have the power of speech.
Adam senses some movement inside the ear. The flashlight fish darts into the jar and settles in the bottom.
Wow, look at that glowing light, just like the oracle said.
Adam carefully places the glowing jar in his backpack.
Hope you have holes in the jar.
Nothing there but marble earwax.
Now, where's my cotton swab so I can open this second biggest head of Colossus that I've ever seen? So we can get to the lair of LeChuck. What, this is not Monkey Island? Darn it. Would rather be playing that after all. Was it here that I saw the bubbles for help? Yep, there it is.
Oh, horrible. This must be the net of bones in the oracle's prophecy.
This is secret of sea sausage. I know it's cucumber, but in Finnish it is sausage, yep. In English it's sea cucumbers, but we call them sausages.
It's a drift net, Dolphinius, just like the one you were caught in before you came to my dad's lab.
Why do men create things like this, Adam? I just don't understand.
For fishing.
It's used for commercial fishing. There are floats at the top and weights at the bottom to keep the net vertical in the water. The fishermen leave it out and come back later for their catch. But the net doesn't care what it catches, so dolphins and other creatures that aren't any use to fishermen die too. And the nets sometimes get lost. Like this one. Unattended nets will just float and kill forever. It's like a time bomb that just keeps going off.
I'll tell you a secret, Adam. My family died this way. At least the Oracle told me she saw a net in her visions after they disappeared.
I'm sorry, Dell. My mom's gone too. I never even knew her, but I miss her a lot. So does my dad.
Maybe that's why we make such good friends, Adam. Hey, do you think we could get away from this thing now?
No, we got business to take care of.
A family of dolphins died in the net.
Is that your mom and dad? Right there? Go say hi to them.
Look, Dell. That little lobster over there is still moving.
Why, that's Persephone, Demeter's daughter. So that's what happened to her. Do you think you could get her out, Adam? I already know my flippers are useless against that drift net.
Time to cut it out.
Don't worry. I'll get you out. Easy now. Don't pinch me.
Persephone, you better go home now to your mother, Demeter. She's been worried sick. Good going, Adam. At least you have the thumbs for the job.
And the tools for the job. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, DK. Should I use this out here or?
That's an interesting thought.
Ah, gotta be inside. Makes more sense.
Adam holds out the glowing jar. The flashlight fish senses the friendly dark of the cave.
Ding.
Gathering courage, it swims out of the jar and settles down between two rocks.
What a relief! Now I can see where I'm going.
Adam puts the empty jar into his recycle bag. The flashlight fish's steady glow reveals an opening clogged with brownish rocks. It looks almost like a wall of stones. The Dead Sea fan looks like a ghostly spider web.
Kinda does.
Adam's dolphin pal
Are the ones that go down the stalagmites or the stalactites? I can't ever remember.
There's a saying to try to remember which one it is. There was something about stalagmite, mightily, and then stalactites tight. I think it's stalagmite comes out mightily from the ground, while stalactite hangs tight on the ceiling. I think that's how it goes. So stalagmites are on the ground and stalactites are on the ceiling.
There's a trick for remembering that.
Oh!
Can't think of it though. The stalagmites go up, the stalactites hang down. If you don't know that, you've never played a Space Quest.
I don't remember many moments where there were stalactites and stalagmites in Space Quest. A nice reference. I mean, they already referenced King's Quest 5 at the beginning. Well, since it is a wall of stone.
Adam reaches up and pulls on one of the brownish rocks. It falls easily to the floor of the cave. A strange green light seeps through the small hole. Another rock pulls out easily. It must not have been there very long.
Glow is getting greener. Or at least brighter.
Hey, those are coming out. No problemo.
Yeah, it feels more to me like somebody put these here.
I mean, you could help by bashing your face into them. Rather than making those annoying dolphin noises.
The greenish color of the water intensifies as the rocks come out.
And now you noticed? Is this worth 2,000 points? Once we're done here? A cartoony game with talking fish and everything. You have to do this kind of a tedious
to the water, Adam.
moment.
I'm getting dizzy. My sonar feels a little off or something.
Should I stop?
No, we've got to find out what's on the other side.
Maybe I should do Soy Munch now and then we finish the game after we're through this. Hey, go for some. I'm gonna go get some food. Let's go to Soy Munch. Why would they put this kind of a tedious point into the game for kids? I mean, children would not love to do this. They would stop playing the game at this point. At least I would think so. And when I get back, I'm gonna show the cats then. I just want to go get some food and more drink. In the meanwhile, enjoy the music. Ooh, raviolis. But now it is time for... Many playful kitty cats today.
Totes adorbs!
Totes adorbs, Anybody seen any funny April Fool's things happening today? Second question. Who even celebrates April Fool's? Hey, Mad Max. In Denmark, there was a thing about letting USA have a small island in the country called Anholt instead of Greenland. Boom, 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 boom. The only really big, the only April Fool's prank that I've seen today has been in Blue Sky that they informed people that they have listened and now they have changed that you can type 299 characters in your message. Just for today. And 7TV has all of its text in Comic Sans font. You talking about EcoQuest? Or just in general? Today's game. Yeah, EcoQuest is not the best, but it's a game made for kids. An environmental game. It's not the most exciting, and the humor is, you know. But it does have a bit charms here and there. And the animation and the art is great. The music is really good, but the voice acting, oh boy, is the voice acting. At least I'm close to the end of the game, so we only have to suffer for an hour or so left. least after this, I get to check a game that I've never played before. Heart of China. I've never played it, so I know nothing about it. It's another game made by Dynamics, so we shall see how... I'm using walkthrough for every Sierra game. You have to. For me, it's mandatory. I can tell. I was hungry. Blech. It is, and it used to be mandatory, but not anymore. Now it's optional. But when I was in school, it was mandatory, so... But I didn't care about Swedish. No, I flunked the... nearly flunked Swedish. So I'm bad at it. So I can barely understand just Swedish. I mean, technically, Finland is a bilingual country because we have a lot of Swedish people living here. And all of our street names and such places are in Finnish and Swedish because of it. So that's why it was mandatory to learn Swedish. Because you never knew when you might walk into somebody who only speaks Swedish. Well, trilingual, yeah, because we got Same, the Laplandish people that speak Same. So there's even, on TV, there are news that are in Same. Oh, that's where the Finnish language basis comes from. Instead of Anglo or Latin, we come from the Hungarian side. Oh, I ate too fast. I'm stuffed. Don't worry, the game will put me to sleep. Great start. Getting back here. Somebody stop choking the dolphin. No, actually, because it's Delphinius. Please keep choking the dolphin.
The light strikes something hidden behind the rocks.
Wow, we got through.
A metal box has been concealed in the pile of rocks. Adam eases the lock with the oily rag.
Bummer, it's locked.
Well, it's a good thing we got the key.
The key turns smoothly in the oiled lock.
Lucky.
The box pops open to reveal a suit of protective clothing.
Bizarre. What is it?
I've seen clothes like this. They protect your skin from chemicals. Armor for a modern knight. Do you suppose this is it?
Bizarre.
I mean, it has to be. And it's a contamination suit.
Adam feels an immediate relief. Whatever was in the water was making it really hard to think.
Ah, it is the purple meteor that glows green.
Adam, I can't go any farther. Whatever is in this water is really affecting me. I'll wait right here as long as I can take it.
Adam signals okay to Delphinius.
Well,
A group of metal drums lie rusting in this hidden spot. A familiar greenish glow seeps from the rusting patches in the metal. Now Adam realizes what the oracle meant by poison of the deep. The deadly poison which lurks in the drums has been slowly released into the water, bringing disaster to the reef. In some strange way, the poison has attracted the fish to this spot. Once they absorb the deadly chemicals, most have fallen lifeless to the ocean floor.
most, and does you mean all? I don't think you see any life here.
Stalagmites push up from the cave floor. A foul, filmy growth hangs in loops from the ceiling of the cave. the deadly poison which lurked.
Okay, so now we put the float on the transmitter.
Adam fixes the sonar transmitter to the float.
And we put this on the cable.
Adam attaches the impromptu satellite buoy to the cable.
And we put this on the barrels. This will signal people that, hey, there's something to pick up here. And that sonar is loud. Like holy hell.
Adam turns on the transmitter and attaches his improvised satellite buoy to the barrel. The float rises toward the surface. The transmitter is emitting a constant, powerful signal.
Yeah, we kind of heard it.
Adam watches from a distance as the divers carefully collect the drums. Grimly, they bear them to the surface and stow them on the boat for safe disposal on land. Adam gives the metal box and suit as evidence of illegal dumping. He returns to the reef to find Delphinius and continue the search for Cetus.
Yeah, we have saved the reef.
Adam,
the
you did it. The
boys in this
poison
water.
is gone. The first part of the prophecy is fulfilled.
They've taken it away, that's true, but I'm afraid it will be a long time before anything can survive here.
They're taking the barrels to Isengard.
We also have to worry about catching the people who did this. It looks to me like they've been using this spot for a while. But that's something I'll have to leave up to my dad.
And we still haven't found Cetus.
The search for the Cetus.
The way north is now clear. The shadowed opening looks dark and forbidding.
100 points to go. Let's finish this. The search for Cletus. Hey, Clem, haven't you seen Cletus? No, I haven't, Eli. All right, let's go search for Cletus. Yeehaw!
The harpoon gun is a reminder of the dreadful practice of whale hunting. This one has been triggered. The cable from the harpoon is still attached to the gun. The ship's cabin door is jammed shut. A cable from the harpoon gun is caught in a corner of the cabin door.
Not really a corner, it's the side.
Tube coral here has taken on a strange and very unnatural color. Far in the distance is a cave mouth. It looks like a gaping wound. Adam is swimming in front of a huge, strange cavern. In the distance, an undersea mountain rises to a peak. A black cave mouth scarves the mountain. A nearby sunken boat juts from a coral cave.
It's stuck. The cable's really wedged in there.
Can we use the trident to pry it open?
Adam, I don't like the looks of it here. Adam!
I don't think that's how we're supposed to read that, lady. Adam! Yeah, why are you starting to sing here? And we're turning this into a musical now? Please don't. I think it was supposed to be more like Adam. Scared, you know?
But behind you.
But behind you. Be careful of the thing behind you. Adam! Behind you.
Flesh Eater, run!
Wonderful voice acting right here. Flesh Eater, run! Yeah, take it easy there. Don't panic so much. We'll take care of things.
Adam and Delphinius flee in terror from the huge flesh-eating monster.
Also called a manta ray. Cool looking. All black.
With a feeling of utter helplessness, Adam prepares to feel the sharp bite of Flesh Eater's jaws. The monster is so close that his hot wake ruffles the back of Adam's neck. In their panicked terror of the danger behind them, Adam and Delphinius fail to notice the danger in front of them.
How?
They both plow head first into the drift net.
How?
The nylon mesh wraps its arms around them. The two are trapped.
Delphinius, we're trapped.
Adam, you've got to save yourself. I'll never get out of this thing, but you still have a chance.
I won't leave you, Del.
So what? We both end up manta food? Do it, Adam. Save yourself.
Do it!
Adam waits for the manta to finish them off. Two helpless victims trapped in the net. To his surprise, Flesh Eater only circles them. Adam maneuvers the sharp shell around and begins to rub it against the nylon net. The shell saws through the nylon, loosening the net's grasp on Adam. He's free!
You did it, Adam. Now get out of here, fast!
Are you crazy? What kind of friend do you think I am?
Adam turns back frantically to cut loose his friend. But before he can free Delphinius, Flesh Eater swoops in. Enraged to see one of his victims escape and determined not to lose the other, he seizes the net with poor Delphinius still in it, and knocks Adam aside with one flick of his huge wing.
Adam, find Cetus. Only he can save me now.
Adam finds himself suddenly alone. The drift net with its precious cargo and the monster are gone. What on earth, Adam thinks, can he do now? And will he ever see Delphinius again?
Just give up. Go home. Tell Dad the bad news. Well, first the good news and then the bad news. Good news that you cleaned up a lot of stuff down here. Bad news, Delphinius might be dead. And Cetus will be lost forever. No? So it is an interesting choice that they made the manta ray the evil creature. Not as a typical shark. Like some people would go. Now let's try the trident on this door.
Adam wedges the trident under the crack of the bloated ship's door and pushes on the handle as hard as he can. The waterlogged wood suddenly gives way, and the door pops free of its frame. The cable that had been jammed under the door suddenly jerks tight as though pulled by a mighty weight. And through the open ship's door, Adam hears a sound.
Hey!
A sound unmistakably sad, unmistakably deep, unmistakably haunting.
We can rule the world!
I would say that's a perfect timing on the raid, that suddenly hears a sound. Just Murray. Hey, Zelda and Raider. Yet again, perfect timing with sounds on my stream. Welcome to the end of EcoQuest. It's a good thing that Zelda is here, so I can remind people that tomorrow and Thursday, Zelda will be a guest on my streams, because I'll be playing a game that I want him to be commenting on.
Unmistakably a whale's call.
Now that's just a trumpet somebody playing underwater. Ei ole perkele.
The whale call is louder here. It's echoing down from somewhere above the ship.
Hello! There is the proper Zelda greeting.
A strong steel cable exits the ship's cabin and leads up towards the ocean's surface. The cable is taut as though something large were caught on the other end. Tall plants wave lazily in the underwater currents. Tube coral grows on the ocean floor outside the coral cave. The ship is wedged in a staghorn coral cave. Whatever sunk this ship, it must have put up a heck of a fight.
I'd buy that for a...
Welcome to the Plushy family.
Since it's been 53 months, you can also get Some TTS.
Ah, Some TTS. Just the one I wanted. Some TTS. That's what it is. Social media. Text to speech. Some is what we call social media in short. Sosiaalinen media. Some. So we have social media and text to speech now. But thank you for the resub, Ms. Zelda. 53 months. It's a long time. Is it too long? No,
Adam
it's
holds
too short.
his breath with anticipation and swims up to investigate. Following the taut cable up and up towards the surface light.
That is true, Olvi Perkele. That is true.
Up and up, not looking where he's going.
I mean, at least you keep the chat alive, right?
Whoa!
No, not a whoa, a whale.
It's Cetus.
Isn't Cetus the Latin term for whale? So it's a whale named Whale.
The mighty Cetus floats helplessly near the ocean's surface. He is terribly still. Evidently, the whale has been unable to free himself. The cable anchors him to the sea cliff and the smashed wreck of his enemies. Adam follows the cable back down to the...
Shut up, Sousaphone man. Cetus is a sperm whale.
Adam follows the cable up to King Cetus.
One of the few that can be dangerous to humans. Yeah, the one with teeth. See? Teeth.
Cetus has large, flat teeth. The sperm whale is covered with barnacles, natural passengers that do not harm the whale. Adam is floating near the mighty King Cetus. Cetus has been trapped by a harpoon and forced to stay at the surface for air. His wound is infected and he's weakening rapidly. A harpoon is lodged in Cetus's jaw. From this side, only the shaft of the harpoon is visible. The barbed head of the harpoon is inside Cetus's mouth. The back of the whale's mouth is closed here. Adam will have to get further away from the whale if he wants to get in Cetus's mouth. The back of the whale's mouth is There's nothing Adam can do for Cetus over there. The back of the whale's mouth is closed here. Adam will have
So I have to go into the previous screen? And then use the mouth from here?
With a mixture of joy and fear, Adam approaches the mighty whale.
Okay. You were asking about my dinner. It's Danish pork sausage, Hasselback potatoes, and béarnaise sauce. Huh. I don't know what Hasselback potatoes are. Which reminds me, even though I am full, still got a couple of macaroni here to eat. Ow.
Your Majesty, you're hurt. No wonder you've been missing. You're trapped here by that harpoon.
I can only expect the Cetus to be rolling his eyes like, yeah, noticed that.
Yes, child, and you are the one foretold. I fear you may be too late.
But what happened? How did you get harpooned?
It was Flesh Eater. I heard him cry out and went to help. He tricked me into the whaler's path.
Hey, macaroni. Hasselback potato almost sliced through, so lots of cuts, seasoned and then baked. Ah, that kind. Got it.
Can't you get free? You can't just die. Illyria needs you.
Well, eventually he would.
The harpoon holds me fast. I cannot get it out of my mouth. I am so weak. I have not long.
Cetus sinks into unconsciousness and his great eye shuts. The harpoon wound has become infected, and he is near starvation from being trapped in this one spot.
I would have thought that he would suffocate first or drowned.
Cetus is getting weaker by the moment. The back of the whale's mouth is closed here. Adam will have to get further away from the whale if he wants to get in Cetus's mouth. From here, Adam can see that unconscious Cetus's jaw has grown slack. His mouth opens and closes in a regular rhythm. Adam decides to make a dash for Cetus's moving mouth.
Woo! There we go.
The harpoon has pushed through the whale's flesh. Its barbed head juts out several inches into the whale's mouth. The whale's mouth is like a large cavern covered with barnacles. Cetus has large, flat teeth.
That do not look flat to me. Like a chisel head. Good thing we got the tool for this.
Adam uses the industrial saw to cut through the harpoon shaft. The barbed harpoon head falls to the bottom of the sea. Though Adam has removed the harpoon head, the harpoon shaft is still lodged in the wound. Adam decides to get closer to the outside of the whale.
Now let's pull this out.
Adam carefully works the shaft backwards through the wound.
Yeesh.
Though the harpoon has been removed, it has left a nasty wound. The wound is infected and is preventing Cetus from recovering.
A good thing we got that ancient fish magical healing potion.
Adam uses Demeter's precious store of medicine on the wound.
Cetus, you're awake. Are you feeling okay? Are you gonna make it?
Be calm, child. I am much better. I feel the wound already healing. You have saved me.
Now that you're better, we have to save Dolphinius. Flesh Eater took him and he's in terrible danger.
Flesh Eater, it is time to end the killing. I will call him forth. You must go rescue the dolphin.
I shall.
Meanwhile, Delphinius is reliving the nightmare of being trapped in a drift net, unable to reach the surface for air, unable to free himself. This time, however, Flesh Eater is there to add to his terror as he circles the dolphin, waiting for his victim's struggles to cease.
How did you put it? Where? Hook. There's a hook where they put the Delphinius hanging from. This game's weird. Mary, is that you?
Just as Delphinius arrives at a grim acceptance of his fate, a challenge echoes from outside the lair.
Rise, cowardly one.
I need to be out among the lesser people, terrifying them and causing pain and misery.
That'll make you happy?
Yes, happy in a dark demonic way.
For Cetus has returned.
Enraged that the great king has escaped his prison, Flesh Eater wheels from the cave.
Will this again take a toll on our sanity? Ask again later. Trust me, Aselta, it has had many moments where it becomes questionable. And also have had many hilarious moments of like take two anyone moments with the voice acting. That is the great Cetus, everybody, from a distance.
You can, little one, before it's too late.
You know, from a distance, he looks more realistic than ever before, especially in his cartoon form. Like, he doesn't even look like a sperm whale anymore. Oh, he angry.
Now that Flesh Eater is distracted by the mighty whale, Adam is free to enter the beast's lair.
Yeah, let them fight.
I'll get you out as fast as I can. Hang in there, Dolphinius. Don't give up on me.
I will give up on you. No, I said don't give up. Fuck. Well, it's a mutant gigantic manta ray.
Showed up. I'm about ready to suffocate.
I wish you did, Delphinius. I wish you did, because you have been the worst voice actor in this game.
I hate this nylon stuff. I'm cutting as fast as I can. Hold on, Dolphinius, just another second. I promise.
I'm out of here to grab some air, dude. Can't stop to chat. I'll see you outside.
Dude. Now it's time to finish this. Let's help Cetus defeat this monstrosity.
Adam arms himself with the tiny lionfish spine, and with all the courage he can muster, and heads towards the black monster.
Yeah!
But before he can wield his weapon, he is spotted by the manta and flicked disdainfully away. He'll have to get more careful in his approach if he's to get close enough to use the spine. You're barking up the wrong tree there. Adam arms himself with the tiny lionfish spine. While the manta is distracted by Cetus, Adam manages to get close to one huge black wing and pierce the tough hide with the lionfish spine. There's a moment of terror in which Adam is sure the poison will not be enough to even slow down the huge beast.
And now the beast dies.
But it's enough to make him hesitate in his attack, if only for a moment.
Look at that face on Cetus.
And that moment is enough.
Cetus, it's really you. And you killed Flesh Eater. Unbelievable.
Adam killed the flesh eater. Thank you very much.
I'm glad to see you safe, my gray friend. But the manta is not dead, only stunned.
Damn it.
There will be time for all that later. Right now, there's a city I'm longing to see, and a hero to be thanked.
Damn that hero from Spielberg and the Shapir. Always taking the glory.
But where were you, and how did Adam find you, and why did you disappear for so long, and how?
Too many questions. Leave them for later, idiot.
In a true champion's welcome, Adam rides on the back of King Cetus in a slow procession to the city. Cetus bellows an announcement of their triumphant return.
Come forth, children. Greet thy king and the boy called Adam.
Adam slips off the back of the mighty whale and swims to join the happy Illyrians.
Congratulations, Adam. Oh, I'm so moved. Boo-hoo.
Oh God, you had to say it again. It's in. That means that you're supposed to be making that sound of not boo-hoo. That's a manatee butt that you're looking at. A manatee with the butt on its back. You know, the proper manatee anatomy.
Bravo! I knew a strapping lad like you could do it.
And that's King Graham right there.
Like, unbelievably radical, Adam did. Major way to go.
You have proven yourself one with the greens, Adam.
Good show, old boy. Quite spectacular indeed.
You're a real hero now, Adam.
It is well that you did the job, Adam, since I did not have the time. You did almost as well as I would have, mon ami.
You would have done anything, Narcissus.
You were very, very brave, Adam.
Thank you very much for that.
Child of man, to you we owe our lives. Our thanks we now bestow.
Nice to see the Oracle swimming
you
here.
You have rescued me from certain death. You have helped put an end to Flesh Eater's reign of terror. You have saved Illyria from ruin. You have made us believe that mankind is perhaps not the enemy we feared it to be. That man can even be a friend.
Thank you, great Cetus. I have learned much from all of you, too.
Take this conch if you ever need a friend in the sea. Blow the conch and help will come.
There. Maximum points.
Poseidon's conch. Wow. Thank you, Your Majesty.
I think I watched Timeless. Did I? Yeah, it only ran for 3 seasons, but it was great. Episode she's watching has Houdini in it, so me being an amateur magician, we were talking about why Houdini became so famous, and she literally said, well, he must have been good at thinking outside the box. It was only when I left that she realized what she had said about Houdini of all people. Yeah, 2 seasons, but still, it was a great show. Entertaining.
Now, home with you, child. Delphinius, I believe your friend could use a ride back to the land of men. He looks a little worn out.
Yes, sir, Your Majesty. Grab a fin, Adam.
And we've been spending a long time underwater and we still have air in our air tanks, apparently. Who else thinks that Adam drowned a long time ago and all this has been happening in his head while he was
Adam
dying?
bids farewell to Illyria and King Cetus, and grabbing onto Delphinius's dorsal fin, hangs on tight for the long ride home.
Delphinius!
Yeah, Adam.
Will I ever see you again?
What? Are you kidding? You and your dad, Diver Dan's? You'll see 100 dolphins in your lifetime, Adam. One of these days, one of those dolphins will be me.
Come with me, you will see. Not a world full of imagination, but great adventures or something. Hang on. Well, we're just going to jump out the window, and then during our fall, you're going to be asking me, do you know how to fly? And I'll say, no, but I know how to fall, but not land. And then we land.
I love you, Delphinius.
Ugh.
Oh, get out of here, you nut, yeah?
Yeah.
I love you too.
Ugh. Hey, look, it's Cetus as a star for a constellation. The constellation of Whale. And that is one big moon. Hey, got through this game. Yeah. With full points. Woohoo! I mean, I'll say it again. It's not a bad game, but it's not made for us. We're too old for this kind of game. I can see why this would entertain kids, and it also would teach them a thing or two about the sea life. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, there are some moments that even especially for kids, the jokes wouldn't make any sense, because a couple of them are more towards people of our age in that time. But it does have its charm and all that, so